Okay. Hello, guys. So, we are ready now. Good evening, one and all. I'm Rajesh,
I'm Tanya.
And I'm Urmita Sharma.
and today we all welcome you to the orientation program of chemistry, the Eco Club of DTU. First of all, I would like to congratulate all the freshers for making it into the Delhi Technological University. And now, in the next half an hour session, you will get to know about our society, its objectives, initiatives, past works, future plans, and finally the recruitment process. During this course of the orientation, if you have any query or question, you may type it into the chat box. We will try to answer your questions at the last of this orientation, possibly.
So, good evening, everyone. I'm happy to be present here to introduce you all to the Society Chemistry, the only eco club of Delhi Technological University, which is inclined towards working for the betterment of environment, encouraging students towards it, and keeping our campus clean. We majorly focus on solving environmental related issues and aware students about it. We also organize different drives, campaigns, and initiatives along with workshop with the students to keep on engaging them to be aware about it and contributes toward it along with their college life. So that we get to know that we are also as a responsible citizen should be a part of it to maintain a balance of life on this planet. We also wish students to keep our campus clean by not throwing litter here and there, not making their environment dirty, by avoiding non-biodegradable waste, by making them aware of the fact that throwing the organic and inorganic waste in the particular bins, that are green bins and blue bins. We also encourage students to reduce the use of plastic and also recycle it. So, basically, what is chemistry all about? So, as you can know about the name, chemistry is the Eco Club of Delhi Technological University. It is a student-led initiative started by highly motivated student last year that aims to unite the power of nature, people, and technology to grow a sustainable future across the globe. We work towards helping nature heal our cities and inculcating the 12 principles of green chemistry in our daily lives. And I hope so that you might be familiar with what are 12 green chemistries, 12 principles of green chemistry. We aim to incite, engage, and support people to take responsibility for urban environment, making it safe, healthy, fun, and sustainable to share a model for world. So, as a responsible citizen, we also encourage students to take some steps further. It. So, what are the main objectives of this chemistry society? So basically, our main objectives are to create awareness of biodiversity conservation and local environmental issues among students. So basically, you can see that we have a lot of issues. We can see that here and there in our environment. So we take initiative to aware students regarding this. We also create a green and clean and green consciousness among students through various innovative methods. Like in the past year, we organized a campaign on making our campus green and clean. We also spread awareness about environmental pollution and to reduce pollution in the university campus. Like in the meanwhile, in the past months, we organized many campaigns like how to reduce pollution in winters, etc. We also involve different societies and neighborhoods in efforts to preservation and conservation of the environment. We also motivate students on how to imbibe habits and lifestyle for minimum waste generation and conservation of energy. As you know that it is a responsibility of every person to know about to make their environment clean. So basically, we try to just inculcate those habits in the students so that they can start from their home itself to make keep their environment safe and clean for the better world. We also wish students about the 10 principles of green chemistry. As I already told you about the 12 principles of green chemistry. Now let's move on. What are the major roles that this society plays? Our major roles are basically to motivate you all of you students to keep your surroundings green and clean, not just in the university campus, but also at your home, at the place, at wherever you are traveling. As a responsible citizen, you have to keep every surrounding clean. We also promote ethos of conservation of water by minimizing the use of water. We encourage students not to waste the water in the campus as well and not anywhere because now it is a precious thing for everyone. We also sensitize students to imbibe habits and lifestyle of for minimum waste generation, source separation of waste, and disposing waste properly. We also encourage students to not to throw litter here and there and properly throw litters in the dustbin and also recycle the things which are reusable. We educate students by different workshops to create an awareness among public and sanitary workers so as to stop the indiscriminate dumping and burning of waste which causes respiratory diseases. Like in most of the houses you have seen that people burn their waste here and there. So as a responsible citizen, as a students, we can start an initiative for stopping these things which is going all around of us. We also take the initiative to spread awareness about the 5 R's. I hope that you might be familiar with these 5 R's. These are refuse, reduce, reuse, recycle, and recover the things. We will take the initiative of celebrating all the environment related days in order to focus on environment protection methodologies, as we have also celebrated a lot of days regarding this. So I hope I got my points.
Good evening, everyone. So here are some of our major previous endeavors. Plantation Drive was one of the most exciting events that we planned. Whole team gathers and plant saplings together. Take care of them for a while so they can grow on their own. These are some of the pictures taken from one of the plantation drives that took place in the lieu of Ozone Day. We have organized many plantation drives in and around DTU, which were really successful. Next, we have also organized slogan making and logo making competition. Winners were awarded with cash prize, and the winning logo and slogan were permanently adopted as our club's logo and tagline. Now, let me tell you about our annual event, the E-Green Summit, which was a week-long online congregation of environment enthusiasts coming together to celebrate the spirit of sustainability. Our goal was to engage and support people to take lessons from our rich heritage and take responsibility for the environment and to share it as a model for the world. The theme for this year's event was pollution management in winters. Keeping the theme for the year in mind, we organized some very insightful events. Poster making competition was organized to transcend the message of a safe winter for our king and to contribute to Mother Nature's well-being. Entries from all over the country were received, and we got some really amazing posters sharing a lot of information. You can check out the rest of the posters on our Instagram handle, ChemisTree the Eco Club DTU, link of which can be found in the description box below. Next slide. With an aim to educate people on the sustainable survival of living beings, we organized a panel discussion, a one-on-one session with experts from different walks of life and different disciplines to incite us and to engage us on the topic of pollution management in winter. Many dignitaries like Pond Man of Delhi, Mr. Ramdev, Dr. Indora Ghosh, Associate Professor, Environmental Toxicology, JNU, and Mr. Sanjay Mishra, Editor-in-Chief, Environment Annotation, were the panelists during the event. It was really amazing to hear them talk about the problems and the possible solutions. Next, we had an online virtual quiz, Take the Bait, to test and enhance the knowledge of environmental literacy and pollution management. Environmental enthusiasts from all over the country took part in it, and the winners were awarded with certificates and other perks. Last but not the least, we held Clash of Minds, a mock panchayat which aimed at harnessing a creative way to remain connected to each other and the earth while looking for solutions for the modern world crisis.
Okay, so guys, आपको पता है कि केमिस्ट्री में अब तक क्या क्या किया है। अब सबसे इंटरेस्टिंग टॉपिक आप केमिस्ट्री क्लियर करोगे। सो नाउ लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द डिपार्टमेंट्स। सो फर्स्ट डिपार्टमेंट इज एडिटोरियल एंड डॉक्यूमेंटेशन डिपार्टमेंट, which has to be the first department because whatever you speak and write or whatever you hear or read is all from the hands of people in the editorial and documentation departments. So what they do is formal documentation of every event, meeting, etc., such as annual reports, orientation, presentation also, content writing for social media posts and formal communication, as well as writing content for the publicity messages also. Now the next is PR and publicity. Hey, so if you want to learn about outreach and public speaking or want to meet environment enthusiasts from outside the society or outside the college also, this is the department that you should go into. This is the department that does it all. That doesn't mean that other departments don't do publicity, but this is the department that has the command in the hand. So they do the publicity of events inside and outside the college, organize the PR days to different colleges, IIT, DU colleges, as well as the private colleges as MIT also. Next, what do is managing public relations inside and outside colleges. So if you are an what I think extrovert, you can go into the society. Now, lastly, they manage the publicity over these social media platforms that you might see ahead. And now the next department is logistics. My personal favorite department because these are the most hardworking people in our society. They manage everything. They manage the events. They make the necessary arrangements for events, ups and downs. All they manage entertaining the guest. Hey, so if they entertain the guest, they are people who are in personal contact with the guest also. So that's a good thing for you. And finally, they manage the venue also. So the last but not the least is social media and design team. So this team handles all of our social media accounts. They design the layout for the social media accounts, prepare the post for publicity, handling all the messages and spams that go over groups, compiling all the messages with the links, poster, forms, and groups and all. So I would like to tell you one more thing here that if you can check out our accounts like Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram profiles, You may find the links in the description below. So the next slide.
And now, let me tell you about our future events and plans. So, we are organizing a Sustainable at Home e-series to make a positive move in the direction of healing the environment. It is a way through which students can reach out to influence, engage their parents and neighborhood communities to promote sound environmental behavior. Under this series, we took an initiative to encourage people to take sustainable steps at home by just making small changes in their daily lives. We are working on four things under this series: plastic pollution, biodegradable waste management, water management, and electricity management. As we know that pollution by plastic is a major concern. That's why we aim to take small steps at home to reduce the use of plastic by reusing them for decorative purpose. In biodegradable waste management, we aim to recycle organic waste like vegetable peels, food, leaves, etc. by burying them in compost pits to form compost. As there is scarcity of fresh water, so to avoid that scarcity, water can be managed and saved efficiently. We aim to take up our responsibility of water management by turning off the running water, using a bucket for bathing, preventing leaks, and using RO water for cleaning, etc. In electricity management, we are dealing with the management and optimization of electricity to minimize the problem of its prices. We aim to follow some strategical facility management techniques to save electricity by reducing its unnecessary use, by switching off electricity when not in use, etc., to save energy. We have plans on future series and events as well, like Saving Our Ozone online series, where we plan to make people aware of the consequences of degradation of ozone layer and how we can save it. Okay, I'm sorry for my connection issue. In before and after series, am I audible now? I'm sorry.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
you're audible.
Okay, thanks. In before and after series, we'll cover how our own actions have affected the climate and how we can take steps to reverse them. We'll also organize some awareness drives as well, and our main aim to have a plastic-free DTU as soon as possible with the steps that we all have to eventually take. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. Let's go ahead and discuss the benefits of joining our society. We offer hands-on training on sustainable techniques which you can mention in your CV that may be counted as an experience. By being a part of our society, you will develop a green conscience which is beneficial for you as well as for the upcoming generation for them to sustain. By working in a society, you will develop creative thinking and strategic management skills, paving the way for the leader inside you to enhance the area of operation of the club to further extent. Our society offers a friendly work environment, and knowing how to work well with a team is an essential skill for any career. Being in a student-led organization teaches you how to do this by putting you in situations where you are required to take advices from others, as well as give your own. Another simple reason to join our club is to have fun, meet new people, make new friends, and participate in activities which will help make you most of your college experience.
So basically, let's come on the recruitment process. That how are we gonna recruit process? So we have two rounds for the recruitment. First one is that we have released a recruitment form, which is already given in the description box below. So if you haven't filled this form, just go and fill this form as soon as possible. Selected students from these forms will be called for a group discussion interview, and it will be a very fun and interesting interview along with the discussion that you will get to know more about the society as well. So I would recommend every fresher to just be a part of it, because it's not just about planting trees and making our environment green and talking about waste management. It's more like managing a teamwork along with learning a new things regarding to environment and contributing to your environment as well. So that's the point. I hope you all have got a lot about chemistry.
So now we have come to the end of this orientation, and now I would like to thank you all for joining us, and especially the Archana ma'am for giving us this opportunity to present our club today. And I would like to also thank our seniors who are the lighthouse for our way forward. And finally, I think now it is the time for the Q&A section. If you have any questions, you can write in the chat box. We will try to answer them, as many of them as possible. So, I see there's the first question. What can we do when we join chemistry? That's the most interesting question. That what can we do? So, here I would like to tell the persons that what as in conducted various plantation drives, as we have in a discussion panel that was about the winter pollution, and we make aware others of our society and also about the environment. So we do different programs, different sections, different what is it, competitions also, and make others aware of this environmental issues that you come across all over your life. So I think this question must be clear. And in fact, when you join chemistry, you can also put your ideas forward that now we can do this or we can do that. We are also accepting new ideas for our society. So the next question that I see is, hmm, okay, so here's one more question. What is the aim of chemistry? So no, that's quite simple. That was the first part of the chemistry. So what is the aim of our chemistry? Or if I tell you a single sentence, the aim of chemistry is to make society and ourselves aware of the environmental issues and find the ways to solve them. That's the easiest definition that I can say. While the great definition, the great details have been already told to you in the starting of this orientation. So now the next interesting question is, how is chemistry different for the societies? Wow. So how are we different from other societies? Is that we are a society about environmental issues, and that's the truth that you won't find any other society who is activist about the environmental issues, who just don't think about it. So because the societies weren't thinking about this, there was a need of this society for people who are enthusiastic towards the environmental issues to come forward and make a society of their own. So that was the need. So we made our society, and now the difference is just that we work on the environment issues. So our aim, our vision is the difference that we have from the other societies. Hmm. Okay. So if you have any other question, I can see. I just in the chat box right now. Hmm. I think all the questions have been clear. If any of you is having questions, you may write in the chat box right now.
Guys, if you still have any question regarding our society, that you can ask in the chat box below. We are really welcome you.
Hmm. There was a question, is club जरूरी होगी? Guys, can you हमेशा जरूर करते हैं, तो कह सकते हो, सेम सेम सी बात है. Okay. So now I think all questions have been clear. Finally आपको एक
Uh,
बार क्या.
okay, Rajesh.
Hmm.
Let me ask you one question in the favor of the audience. I guess most of the people are confused that will it be only about just working for the environment or just doing this cleaning environment, planting drive, or something interesting would also happen so that they can enjoy it. Can you tell some more events, past more events, so that audience and student get to know about it?
Also, there have been so many past events that were just popping into my mind after this question. So, mm, we had debate competitions, poster making competitions. If you are for fun here, so what we do, we just organize everything, the events, when and you can also take part in them. So, I think that's a quite great, that's quite interesting to share organizing such events. Yes, everything is interesting here. And for the environmental, yes, that's the main reason we have to focus on that first. So,
Also, we don't organize this to, events not in the college. We also go outside the college for maintaining plantation drive as well as campaigns. So you will get a lot to learn about it. Also, there one question which is repeated like how to join the society. So I already told you the recruitment form is already mentioned in the description box. If you want to join, just join it, and we will call you back through this form. And there's one more question, Rajesh, if you like to take. How can we contribute to the environment by like sitting at this home? Like the pandemic is going on, and if you join your society, and what we'll get to know about it? How can we preserve our environment by sitting at home? Can you tell me something about it?
yes, there is a quite interesting question, and I just got to remember one of our events that was going on. We are, yes, what we can do some small things at home as a part of our, and one of the events that we are doing it, we, the members of chemistry are doing and just creating report words. So what we can do, there are some small 3 or 4 steps and even more. What I remember of them is that first of all, what you can do, just turn off your lights for 10 minutes every day and see the difference in your bill after a month. It's quite simple. Secondly, you can plant some, yes, there are indoor plants that cut out the pollution. You can plant them also at your home. Third, you can reduce the water wastage at your home. That's quite simple. So these are some of the
Okay,
basic things. Hmm. So
that was
now,
really nice, Rajesh. So there are a lot more.
uh,
There are a lot more. There are a lot more reasons that you will get to know by joining the society. You will definitely will have fun, and you will also join new people, make new friends, and participate in different societies, and you will get a lot more experience in it. You will get hands-on training, and it will definitely make your CV strong. So I guess you will be interested in that. Along with that, we also know that how to work with a team. We learn to do team management, teamwork. We build up a scheme. Like being in a student like organizations, teacher you do know how to do it things properly and how to arrange everything stuff, and an appreciation and really is fruitful for that.
hmm, what? Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Yes, but can you repeat the last word what you just said? So,
Okay, guys. Now as we come to an end, I would like to thank all of you for joining us and to the Archana ma'am, who are a faculty advisor, for giving me this opportunity to present our club today. I'd also like to thank my seniors for being the lighthouse and showing us the way forth. I hope you had a great time joining here, and we have discussed, released the recruitment form, and deadline to fill the recruitment form is 31st of December 2020. And now we would like to address some of your now we have already just addressed your queries. I hope that you might be satisfied with some of them. So I'll end this orientation here, and I hope to meet you in the second round of the recruitment. For that, do fill the form available in the description box. Thank you.
so thank you all guys, and now it's the time to end up orientation. So yes, see you in the second round.
Thank you, people.